Architecture is really a field where you have to communicate with people and engage with people, and you help each other, learning from them, and it doesn't have to be just in the architecture college. Architecture itself benefits from the engineers and the structural engineers, civil engineers, electrical, so you could also communicate with people from different fields to help you and your career. NJIT definitely has opened doors for me. My professor always wanted me to keep pushing because I feel like she saw something in me that maybe I didn't.
Fencing in and of itself is an individual sport. And then I came here and I was injured when I first came here. I broke my ankle and I was telling the team, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. And they said, well, we're here for you no matter what happens. That was probably the first time in my life I had people like, it's all right, we're gonna get through this together. That was the first time I've ever experienced that. They really gave me a shot when they gave me those scholarships. And it just felt like, wow, I'm able to go to a D1 school and get a scholarship and be able to do all these things.
NJIT's absolutely opened doors for me. The Honors College's role for me personally has given me those connections to meet other people, take more rigorous courses. Classes I'm taking now, like history and Rome, it's taking me out of the country for the first time in my life. What I think is really important in the college experience is having that space to find what you're good at, what you enjoy.
I often say that talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. What makes NJIT unique is that we seek to align talent and opportunity. And we rely on the generosity of scholarship donors to help us make that possible.
So one of the things my mom had told me as a kid was, we don't have a large budget, so we have to make sure that we're going to the ones that are helping us out the most when it comes to actually paying for these things.
The pool of available funding has been shrinking, both privately and publicly, and it's critical to recognize, celebrate, and support an individual's talents, passion, and focus. At NK Architects, we maintain a robust intern program. Many of these interns from NJIT and other institutions have gone on to become full-time staff members and advance within the firm. We also look for the work ethic, the drive, the social awareness, the ability to work with others and collaborate.
What makes NJIT special? The diversity of meeting people from anywhere in the world. Me personally, I come from North Macedonia in an Albanian ethnic village. That's where I grew up.
When I look at our student body, I see myself. Like many of our students, I was a first-generation college student, came from a family of modest means. So I know what it's like to have to work to cover expenses while going to school. And I know just how important scholarships are in helping cover the cost of tuition.
If the scholarships aren't coming in and the public support isn't coming in, the students kind of have no one really to rely on to help them get through this.
I can't tell you how many great individuals I've met who couldn't finish because they didn't have the financial backing to do so. Not because their grades were wrong, not because they weren't getting the proper education, just because they couldn't afford it.
The data shows that the students who come to NJIT and actually get enough assistance, they do great in life. They go pretty far in the companies that they work at. Those donations basically make the entire school journey a whole lot easier. It starts with the ability to actually focus on doing good in school. And at NJIT, when the students have what they need to succeed, they do.
Fundamentally, scholarships are an investment. Our future as professionals and as society depends on the quality, capabilities, and passions of young professionals and students.
Like so many of our tremendously successful alumni, I was given an opportunity. Someone saw my potential and say, "Hey, I believe in you." That's exactly what scholarship at NJIT stand for. As NJIT's 9th president, I now have the privilege to build on the tremendous success of my predecessor, Dr. Joe Bloom, and I am proud to make scholarship support my primary philanthropic focus as I begin my tenure here.
Being able to tell my mom, hey, you're not gonna have to help me out with college. I got this all figured out. It's settled.
If I had the financial means, I would provide money to not only a scholarship for underfunded schools, but any other support system I could as well. The Education Opportunity Program, the fencing program, it's changed my perspective on what it's like to have people in your corner and then to be in other people's corners. There's no being alone at NJIT. You're gonna find your people, and everybody, I feel like at NJIT wants the same goal, which is to graduate. And they also want their friends to graduate, and we'll all help each other reach our goals.